Yo, what up? Good morning, MGM. Tuesday, oh baby, January 7th, 2020. Oh, 2025. Look at that. Another beautiful day to have a beautiful day. I got my co-host in the house, Tyler, Mando. Good morning. How you guys doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you, man?
Fantastic. I'm doing great, and I'm being very proud of being a Canadian citizen. Tyler, my cousin of the South, how you doing today?
I'm thrilled to be speaking with the potential future Prime Minister of Canada here on the show this morning. That was an unexpected twist. I'm also excited that my kids are both finally back in school after 2.5 weeks. Yesterday was just a total kick in the nuts to come back after a 2-week vacation, and my son's school was still closed another day. But they're both finally back, and I can get fully back to work.
I saw you get up during the show yesterday. I was like, yeah, that house must be a fucking madness.
Yes.
So it's a happy kids back to school day, I guess, for all the parents out there. They must be ecstatic. That's so funny because like every parent I know is like that. They're like, oh fuck yeah, finally my kids are back to school. Anyways, all right, I'm gonna have to change this background in a second because it's driving me nuts. But you know, it's an honor, you know, to be hosting. You know, you guys, you're hosting the show now with you know 2% chances. You know, I'm above Trudeau on poly market lines. You know, it's pinned on my tweet. So you guys are hosting the show here with potential future Prime Minister of Canada here. We're going to be campaigning all the way through October and see if we can move up in those polls. You know what I mean? You get a green screen for the background. But you know, I wanted to show my pride this morning on the show. You know, it's tiring. You know, every time you tell someone you're Canadian, they go, "Oh, do you apologize?" No, motherfucker. We don't apologize after every sentence. Okay, we're done being, you know, the laughing stock of the world. A new era of better Canada. By the way, I found that tagline on ChatGPT. Boom. ABC, a better Canada. How good is that? When ChatGPT yesterday with Vanessa, I was like, babe, search up best slogans if I were to run for Prime Minister. And that was one of them. Not bad, right?
I like it. I like it.
You know, I could run an AI agent that runs the campaign for me, and it would be the first AI agent LLM that is politics. So it's the mix of blockchain tech, AI, and politics.
Now we're cooking.
I like it. That's a $1 trillion market cap coin right there.
Well, guys, what's the market cap of Canada? Market cap of
SA coin these days.
The market cap of Canada, the country. So it's GDP, right? GDP is 2.14 trillion. So there you go. You have a $2 trillion coin right there. You know, it's actually not a bad shout. And so the AI would run an LLM thingy that runs campaigns, right? And then trades its poly market odds and everything. Shit, Myriad, you know, and everything. So it's pretty good. Anyways, enough of the shenanigans, though I am actually running. So this is not a joke, y'all. I will be campaigning for the rest of the year as long as the Liberal Party's still in there. But today on the show, today, market report as usual. I just quickly glanced at the market. Looks like we're back going to zero again. We can celebrate hitting 100K one more time this week, probably.
Apart from gaming meme coins, which are having their day. Have you seen this?
What meme coins?
Gaming meme coins. Have you seen this?
Well, I only know one gaming meme coin.
There's another one that has hit $75 million yesterday.
I only know about Epic, and I'm not even trying to like shell bags here. I'm just saying, there's another gaming meme coin.
Apparently, there is.
MLG. That's what you're talking about, dude. I have a story for you guys. We'll talk about this. I literally was buying it and didn't buy it because I saw Banks tweet about it like 3 million. So I went on my computer. I was like, "Fuck me, let's buy this thing." And I already had a God candle like this big on my screen. And I was like, "Fuck this." In retrospect, should have aped. Anyway, so we'll talk about all this stuff. Tyler's Top 100, Robit Loot Box Spin. And then last but not least, this show is powered by, well, this show is still powered by Galaxis. Just need to save these ad reads. Galaxis is a Web3 platform empowering creators and brands to build unstoppable communities with full ownership and independence. Trusted by icons like Donald Trump, Steve Aoki, Mike Tyson, and the NBA. Boom! Shaping together the future of engagement. True story, by the way. And of course, Fairside Network. Every day we see people's wallets get drained. Fairside is about to launch the fair alternative to crypto insurance, actually, for scams in crypto. Check out Fairside Network on X. If you get drained, you won't get wrecked. And then one last thing, promise you, and then I'm done. Okay, one last thing, I promise you, and then I'm done. Our friends over at Fairside, they made this really fun looking video. And I want to play it for them. All right. Listen, y'all. We deliver a great show. We need our sponsors to keep the show running. And so I'm going to show our sponsors video when it's good.
Hello?
You guys can't hear, right? The sound is not sharing through this. Oh my God. Today I'm a mess, guys. Sorry, everyone. All right. Let's try again.
Hello? Yeah, I just clicked on this link on Twitter and it was for this funky ferret coin, and there were these fun and funky ferrets, and they were dancing. But everything I own is gone. Like,
actually good.
Everything.
Sir, I'm so sorry you're going through that. Rest assured, we will recover everything. Let's start with your seed phrase.
Of course. Yeah, look, I'm just grateful you answered the phone. It's lasagna graveyard.
Sir?
Oh, yeah, it's lasagna graveyard.
Dear doggy daddy, it's a scam. Web3's lifesaver, coming soon.
It's pretty good.
Hello?
Anyways, that was it. Don't get scammed. All right, kids, don't get scammed. And if not, Fairside can help. Anyways, Mando, let's talk about this market. Who is the man, macro daddy of the land?
Can you dig it?
Kind of a 24-hour rug, it felt like, on the market there. We hit 102K, and then I don't really know what happened, if I'm honest.
I don't even know why we jumped in the first place, honestly.
We just kind of fell back towards 98K right now. So, yeah, decent move. I mean, the stocks are down a little bit. There's nothing that I see specifically around crypto that's causing this. It just feels like a nice liquidation candle to me. Maybe wiping out a little bit of leverage, but yeah, decent move lower. Let me have a look at liquidations right now, but yeah, it just feels like one of those. I haven't seen anything. About 250 million of liquidations right now, so not crazy, but enough to maybe cause some damage. I think people probably were getting over their skis a little bit maybe yesterday when we were at 102K, everyone putting on risk, and as is per normal, we find out that it's a dangerous business out there. So every single sector is kind of lower. AIs, memes, the majors, Solana underperforming actually. Looks like Bitcoin dominance has kind of gone up. It looks like over this move, which is not ideal, but definitely some of the the sectors that were doing strong are also weak today. So,
oh wow,
broad-based selling was the wow.
There's proper liquidation candles right there. Just look at that, Solana.
Yeah, like Solana down to 206.
It touched 205. Yeah, that's a proper liquidation wick though, right?
That's a decent liquidation wick, yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. It's being bought up, but look at that wick. Yeah.
Which I think is a buy, but yeah, always good to see. So I think we'll just wait and see how we settle over the next few hours. It hadn't felt like excessive risk taking to me. I don't know if you guys same, but like I wasn't sitting around being like, oh my god, we're in desperate need of a liquidation candle here.
No, not really.
But
I also didn't really feel too much froth. I know there's a lot of memes running and AI stuff, but didn't really feel that frothy, to be honest. The markets.
No, I didn't think so either. Like, it's not like all altcoins have been running. It's just been a specific subset which had added 7 billion. It wasn't that crazy, but it was like what we've seen basically since the show is just repeated hour after hour candles lower, which just kind of surprised me. Yeah, definitely surprised me. I kind of felt like we were setting ourselves up for a strong period. We may just rebound here. That's what I would guess, because I don't see anything fundamental necessarily about this move.
Unless we don't have the information, but there's nothing I've seen on my timeline either.
There was some the AI stocks in particular were strong yesterday. There's been a lot of bullishness around that sentiment, and those have generally been the bellwethers for market. Stocks are a little bit lower tomorrow. We obviously today we obviously have some some important data coming up. People are pointing to the stronger dollar, like the fact that the dollar keeps on going stronger. Bond yields are higher again today, so maybe that's what's freaking everyone else out a little bit. We're up to about 4.7% again on 10-year, which is high. Like I think I've flagged here quite a few times. You know, macro's having a little bit of a wait and see moment. See if they're going to, like, Trump's going to cause inflation, or if the Fed's going to have to be more aggressive around interest rates. But yeah, I didn't think that was going to cause this move in crypto for sure.
All right, yeah, we're gonna. Don't worry.
Majors is so Sol's down 7%. XR,
Cool.
yeah, this is going down. This is kind of across the board selling. If I'm honest, like every single coin in the top 100 looks like it's lower. So
yeah, I mean, listen, KBM didn't last 7 days being a bull.
Is he short?
And yeah, that means we're about to bounce hard though. But
I wouldn't be short. This one doesn't feel like
the record for Keyboard Monkey, because I love you, by the way. But I just want to send you this clip when we pump. Short some stuff, but we'll be shorting all bounces today until further notice. So I tweeted long some stuff, and we'd be longing all dips until further notice.
Yeah, this one doesn't feel like it did the other day. The other day it felt like we were about to break through that 92.
Damn it! I emptied my Rollbit account yesterday night, dude. Fuck. Would have long this.
It felt like we were going to break down that 92K level. Now I don't know. This feels like just a liquidation wick rather than anything. Bond yields are higher, obviously, but I don't know if that's enough to cause anything substantial now.
Yeah, I don't know. Tyler, you didn't see anything on your end?
I saw a headline from Bloomberg that traders aren't fully pricing in a rate cut ahead of July. Perhaps that also like a minor headline spooking things, but I didn't see anything major on my end.
Oh.
So
it looks like
chopping into the inauguration, perhaps chopping to the data coming out next. I think tomorrow and next week. Yeah,
that's all it is. It looks like that. We've either been scammed on the ETH upside, or we're getting one of the best RR areas to bid continuation. So I don't know. Just think some traders coming on timeline. Everyone's tweeting again. No, long this dip, as you should. So I don't know. There's nothing much else going on really. So I don't know. Flood is so funny. He's always flooding Ethereum like crazy. What's Hyperliquid at?
It had rebounded. It looks like it's down again. It was back to 26. Now I see 2480.
2480. That's not bad, honestly. Consolidating this area.
Yeah, it's slightly outperformed for sure on this on these sort of moves. Like it's like JLP in that on the down days it does better. I think it's actually what you want to look at is on the up days, like because sometimes when Solana rallies, like Hyperliquid doesn't have a great time, right? Like so. I think Hyperliquid generally always has a good time on the down days. Same as JLP, for example.
This is a crazy range on ETH, eh? Like it's been kind of trading there since February last year.
Yeah, ETH just disappoints. Like I said, it just disappoints me too many times now. Like
this is wild, Mando. Like look at it. This here, this exact same PA. Like this is March 1st, 2024, right there. On the left side of the screen. That is wild.
Yeah.
Actually wild when you think about it. Damn. All right. So there's that. Yeah, it says NVIDIA has also reversed 5.5 points since the peak on the market open. But yeah, I saw NVIDIA also pass Apple yesterday. What does that mean for our AI bags?
Specifically about moving into AI agents yesterday. So which all these big AI companies are doing, right? They're all talking about agents, agentic workers, all coming into the workplace this year, next year, that sort of stuff. So,
okay,
that's going to be a theme in the stock market for sure. We'll hear a lot about it.
The other news, perhaps relevant for you, Farokh, since you've been having some computer issues. NVIDIA announced their $3,000 supercomputer laptop. It's going to have like the highest computing power by orders of magnitude that we've ever seen. You're going to be able to run AI models locally. And 3,000. That's like the top of the line MacBook cost, right? So it's in reach, I think.
Wow. Okay, so they're coming for Apple directly now.
They're coming for a lot. Like they're building AI agents to replace enterprise workers.
Wow. Mini desktop supercomputer, 1,000 times more powerful than a laptop, and it can fit in your bag. New Project Digits mini PC offers a petaflop of power local AI. I always got to be careful about the news I open here in Canada because we don't get served proper news in the news tab. So I never know what I'm reading, if it's good news or not, but it looks like we're getting a super power computer laptop. Anyways, all right. Well, look, market's boring today. Let's get into Tyler's top 500. I think that's going to be better. Where's my Tyler song thingy? God damn it. There it is.
For daily NFT and crypto analysis. Tyler T on FOMO Hour calls the kid can't.
Top story today. I'm going to give this shout out to AI XBT. Forbes featured AI XBT in a transformation article talking about what the AI agent is, how it operates, and how it has taken over crypto Twitter. So some nice exposure there. Bitcoin ETFs, $980 million in inflows yesterday, posting back-to-back $900 million sessions. ETH saw 130 million in inflows as well. It's second highest day in the last 2 weeks. So a bit surprising to see that and then see the downfall here today. Ripple's CEO in crypto politics is saying that Trump is already opening doors for crypto, and they've signed more clients in the 6 weeks post-election than in the 6 months prior. So that's good to see. Animoca Chair Yatsui predicted that 2025 will be the year crypto finally goes mainstream. And then we also saw Arthur Hayes on the other side saying the markets are going to top in mid-March. So we will find out.
God, we are going to run all year long.
In token airdrop and protocol news, some big news here. So Backpack announced the acquisition of FTX EU and its licenses, stating its first priority to return customer funds. And then they're going to roll out a full suite of spot margin and futures products, saying crypto perps trading is coming back to Europe. Mad Lads ran on the back of that news. Solana L2 gaming chain Sonic SVN, they launched their token this morning. It opened around a $2.3 billion FDV. Pretty strong open. Players of its TikTok Sonic X game are set to receive that airdrop. Bitcoin restaking protocol Solve teased a mega drop. That's starting today along with their TGE. Mind Finance launched its bridge to Hyperliquid, meaning traders can bridge to and from Hyperliquid from Solana and other chains in seconds. And then Bearchain, they're starting to heat up their comms as well. They published an article sharing Boyco as its pre-launch liquidity platform, along with select launch dApps. So check that out if you are interested in Beara. And AI and crypto market cap, I imagine it's down a bit. It was around 17.5 billion this morning. It looks like about 75% of the board now is red. Swarms was a big winner overnight. It got close to 500 million. Fava, UBC, Mizuki, Grift, Opium were other top movers. AI16Z teased a new website along with a growing list of its official partners. Always big news when they make announcements like that. Arc and Eliza Labs announced a strategic partnership to accelerate AI agent innovation. Daniel Sesta's Anon, they launched their first AI research agent, Gemma, also demoed Arbitrum and Aave bridging and swaps. Eigenlayer announced an AI agent hacker house coming to ETH Denver. That's also in partnership with Eliza Labs. And then we talked about the macro AI news from NVIDIA. In memes and NFTs, meme majors are red this morning now, along with the rest of the market. MLG, as Mando mentioned at the top of the show, up 100% to 75 million. A new culture coin.
It's at $75 million.
It's where it was at an hour or so ago. I haven't checked since the show started.
When I told you guys I faded and I was on my screen on Jupiter, it was 4 million. And I thought that was the pump.
That's so great. And a couple other headlines. Pudgy Penguins reclaiming $100,000 floor. They're now up to 28.4 ETH. Gabe Layden's back. He's teasing Limit Break's biggest Web3 release yet, coming later today. Those Daigakus pumped on the back of that. And then Mad Lads and a bunch of other Solana NFTs actually doing very well. Mad Lads up on the back of the backpack news. AI16Z partners were up a lot. So is Beanie's Critters Quest NFT as well. So some big action out there in Solana NFTs.
Beanie's bags. Just kidding.
I always paid these beanie calls, and then every time they're just massive cooks. I've got some of the homies bought the critters. I think they were like 1 or 2 sold. They're at 14 now. Just an easy 2 week 10 plus X.
I think that he plans on using critters as what was that famous copy pasta from Beanie? I forgot. You know that one with Blute. I always love that one.
I'll dedicate my life's work to
Yeah.
and everything I do.
I'll make Critters Quest. I forget what it is. I should have that copy pasta on tap. Anyways, all right. So a lot of moving pieces here, a lot of moving parts. Tyler, which ones? Where do you want to even start here? Where do we even start?
I don't know. I feel like the AI XBT Forbes feature was pretty interesting to me. I think a part of, we've been talking about crypto and AI for a while now, and now it's starting to seem like we're getting more mainstream exposure. I think talking about protocols like virtuals or AI16Z maybe is one thing, but talking about a specific agent and how it's transforming crypto Twitter, that feels a little bit bigger. And that's what their article was all about. It was a pretty decent deep dive into what AIXBT is. They introduced the agent. They talked about examples of what it does, how it provides, detailed analysis on tokens, as well as breaking down breaking news. It talks about how it operates on the base chain, how it pulls data from there. And then they talked about how it's growing in popularity, reaching 300,000 plus followers within just a few months. They didn't talk about the token, which did pump yesterday. And I wonder if it was tied to this article. So the AXBT did go up to about 580 yesterday. It's now down closer to 500 million here this morning. And then they went further to talk about how use cases like AIXBT will be coming or are coming to other industries like customer service, healthcare, retail, and education. And I don't know, I think this is the type of press that you want to see if you are active in this space. And it's really making me rethink AIXBT a little bit as well, because this had been disclosure. This has been one of my larger bags. I had recently trimmed some, and I had trimmed for a few reasons. One, I think that the more expensive it gets, I think it has a higher profile on it, and it still is making mistakes. I think like Stats, others have been pointing out how it, will hallucinate or will provide like counter opinions on the same topic when asked the same question from two different people, which I think people let slide when it was a $50 million token. And I feel like that's a little bit bigger of a risk when it's $500 million token. But on the opposite side, that might be the mid-curve take. And this might just be a mimetic trade. And it is the number one AI agent on crypto Twitter. It's probably going to become one of the largest AI agents on all of Twitter, right?
I mean, it's the biggest crypto influencer, right? In mindshare?
It is the mindshare. It's up to 300,000 followers in 2 months.
Fuck.
So, I mean, it's probably going to get to 1 million. Right, like in the Q1, is that a reasonable target?
Damn, he's gonna flip all of us put together. That's crazy. My days of having more followers than XBT are counted. It's over for me.
Where are these followers coming from? I actually hadn't even stopped to think about that. Like everyone talks about how there's only 15,000 people on crypto Twitter.
Let's go look.
It's got 300,000 in 2 months.
Well, no, there's a lot. Like if you think about it, like there's like Ansem grew a lot, right? This cycle and stuff like that. New followers. So I think let's go have a look. Let's go look.
Clearly it's getting reach outside of maybe like a core niche circle. And I think stories like this published by Forbes are just going to expand that.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it's also a bunch of AI. You know what, guys? I don't even know anymore who comments on my shit, if they're real or not. Like, look at this. This is an AI, the broke one. Then they're gonna clip this again. They did that to us Friday. This I don't know if this is a real person.
Most of mine are now bots, like because I've been talking about it. So like, same for you, Tyler. Like I have so many bots now.
Mando, they're not bots, bro. They're not bots, bro. They are AI agents. We don't call them bots anymore.
I know. Sorry, got the terminology wrong, but it's mainly it's mainly agents.
I don't know who I'm talking to anymore. I mean, Wiz was saying that Friday on the show, guys, we were all with him. He was like, I don't know who I'm replying to anymore. He's like, I reply to people. He's like, I love replying to my haters. So I'll be replying to a bunch of people that hate on me. And he's like, but then he realizes halfway through that he's talking to a robot. That's programmed to hate him.
Mando, I'm curious for your thoughts, and Farokh, yours too. I mean, you both have been starting to dabble in. I mean, you've been in AI for a bit with Goat and whatnot, but now I think you've been starting to expand your book a little bit. Have you looked at AXPT? Like, are you long, short, neutral? Like, what's your take?
I owned AXPT for when was it? Just on a dip. Like it went down to like maybe 490 area, 480 area, and I bought it then. And I've kind of just traded the ranges here. Like there's a lot of these at the moment, which I just kind of trade the ranges. When it looks bad, I'll buy it. And when it looks good, it'll sell it. But my kind of core bag is not that. But I've been, as I said to you before, like I'm looking at some of these a bit more because I tend to find they're more resilient. The ETH coins are more resilient. There's no doubt about it. So I think strategically, I might look at AIXPT and Fraser, just because even though I actually don't love those stories as much as let's say AI16Z or ARC or these big open source frameworks. There's just something about the fact that because they're the winning ETH coins, they stay stronger, in my opinion.
I think that's true. I think the utility on AXBT is like, I feel like that's all. It's like it's a risk. Also, it's like the more expensive the terminal access gets, the more people are going to question the value, right? So like 600,000 tokens is what's required to use its terminal.
How much is that?
$300,000.
Oh,
right. So like no one's getting $300,000 value from using.
I'm not paying 300 kids.
Let's be honest about that.
Yeah.
I briefly had the 600K threshold. I don't anymore. And I didn't use the terminal. But that aside, I still feel like it's a mimetic play. I still think that's the upside on AXPT. It's the mind share plus mimetic play. But this is an industry, this is a sector that utility is becoming more important and seemingly what folks are going after.
That's what Mando was saying yesterday, right?
It's just I think it's just an attention play. People think that if it has that much attention and it gets to 1 million followers and it becomes the biggest account on crypto Twitter, then it'll be able to do other things as well. Like I agree with you. I don't think this current business model is actually the best one for them. But
what's viable, right? How much is the Bloomberg terminal? Not that the average person can access it, man. Though can you?
Yeah, you can buy a subscription. It's about 25K a year, I think.
That's the thing, right? I mean, not that the Bloomberg terminal gives you more like insane like info, but I'd assume that the Bloomberg terminal gives you more information than the bot. Does it? I don't know. I've never looked at the XBT terminal, so I don't really know.
Yeah, I would say the Bloomberg terminal is pretty goated.
Right? I'm not trying to. I'm just saying like 300K, 25K, new AI agent, tap utility versus like originally. Remember, Tyler, what made me fade your AXBT call was that terminal thing. Remember, I was like, you were like, oh, I was like, so what's the? I was like, why are you buying this? And you're like, because of the terminal. And then I was telling, and mind share, of course, which was a great trade. But then I was like, but why would I pay X amount? Remember at the time it was maybe 100K. It was less in here. It was like 100K. It was like 200 mil market cap, maybe 100 something K mil. And I was like, why would I pay that much to have access to a terminal that I'm not going to use? And I faded. So see, to my detriment, right? Because I lost that trade. But at 500 mil, then that mindset kicks in again. And I'm like, fuck. You know what I mean?
So like a potential upside or bull case is if like, what if it fully embraces number one KOL and starts landing
that's the thing.
and starts advertising and generating
that
revenue?
Is the only reason why I would buy XBT is the mind share.
Yeah. Not
the utility. What do you guys think about like for mind share now?
That's
what do you
people buying it? I don't see that many people mentioning the terminal.
No one is.
I see people mentioning the attention and that could lead to something like they could pivot into something else, I think, from this. Like if XBT pivoted into a framework or into swarms or into this, that, or the other, kind of like what we saw the other day with that other one, that H-term coin, then it can, but I don't think it's the current application of that token is that valuable. That's my
Yeah, I agree.
I gotta go, lads. But yeah, I will
Peace out.
see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Okay, that's interesting. So what else is going on in AI land today, Tyler? Is there anything that we may have missed overnight? How's that HyperFi coin doing? Because yesterday I was at so I went to the Habs game last night. And I took my friend George. Is he listening this morning? George, you also have a headache? We may have gone a little too hard on that proper 12. Anyways, but so he was like, so my friend Tyler, he's a big fan of the show. It's my best friend growing up. And he's like all in right now. He's like, he brought his computer. He signed up to Orangey's potion shit, like the Discord chat. He's got all the bots. He knows more than me. He's like, do you have this Nova bot? Do you use Cielo? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I just use Dex Screener and Jupiter. I'm a boomer, dude. And I'm a boomer now, right? Imagine, picture this, Tyler. With Jupiter and Dex Screener, I'm a boomer. Anyways, and he kept talking about HyperFi. He's like, yeah, I missed that. I missed that. How do you feel, dude? Like, I opened this chart here and I'm like, fuck, I kind of want it.
I mean, this is, if you're bullish on the token, this is buy range probably, right?
Right.
It's down 60% from all-time highs. So disclosure, I own some of this. First buy was at 111 million. I missed, like it ran so far, so fast. We talked about that on yesterday's show. I also top blasted this thing over 200 million yesterday. When it had shown that first morning dip and then started to rebound, I'm like, okay, this thing might really pull the boom run. That top blast was not a good buy. So I'm certainly down on that right now. I haven't had a chance. Thread Guy had them on the stream yesterday. I haven't had a chance to listen. I know I've seen folks talking about the sell pressure from the airdrop. So any of the AI 16Z partners, which is the term for anyone who has 100,000 tokens or more, got the airdrop, and it was worth like 10. So probably some sell pressure.
Well, you have Soul selling off, and then you have this selling off. So
we'll see. I mean, nothing has changed about the vision or the pitch, right? AI Roblox, metaverse for AI agents. I think the question will be at this high of a market cap, are they going to start rolling out some big announcements and demos and whatnot like soon?
Yeah.
If not, like it could slow bleed a little bit perhaps. So we'll certainly see.
Yeah. No, that is definitely what I'm looking at just for trades, right? Like Mando was saying, like the good thing about these Solana coins, because I know like there's more selling off the Solana than base, but that's actually, you can play to that advantage. Like the intraday or couple day trades you could do on these bounces, like just fart coin. Let's imagine like where all of those, like the moves are crazy, Tyler. Like 30-40% moves.
Yeah.
Day-to-day basis.
I mean, on any given day, the number of coins with 30% moves in my AI list is like 20 to 30. It seems like. So yeah, you could absolutely change the trade the ranges. I think so. AI 16Z is kind of piggyback on this. Like they were pumping out the updates yesterday. So they dropped a new website. They had a growing list of their official partners. So if you remember when AI 16 first kind of came out, anything that Shaw tweeted basically just went off so right out of the gate. And, then there was the Shaw FUB that kind of cooled off a little bit, but now they're coming out with their official partners. I think that people are going to take a look at that very seriously. Notably, there's a lot of partners on there. I'll give a shout to Smallverse and Treasure DAO, so that they are on there. I guess Shaw has ties to them. And there's growing chatter of an official partnership with Treasure DAO. So anyone who's been holding those smalls for 3 years might be getting a bailout. Big news from ARK. ARK and Eliza Labs announced their strategic partnership. That might be why ARK popped.
Bro,
that's a 450.
Last night that shit was going crazy. Maybe I should have taken some off. I was getting a little excited when it was pumping. I was like on my screen. It's like, let's go.
I still like ARK. I think ARK is still a token on my. And we talked about a terrible ARK story, but if folks aren't familiar, it's similar type of agent framework, but based in Rust, which is the Solana native programming language.
Your ARK story is great. I mean, your ARK story is a proper like crypto story.
It's a direct story. I'll tell it real quick. Why not? With Mando out. So I bought ARK at 25 million the first day it came out in pretty decent size. The next day it'd been like chopping. It looked like it might start dipping. This was right after like UBC had come to the same level and then just started going straight to zero.
Yeah.
So my guard was up. I didn't know a whole lot about it yet. And I at that point I wanted a bigger hype bag, Hyperliquid.
Mm-hmm.
what I do is I shave 10 to 15% off of multiple positions. For whatever reason, this day, I just decided to full stack sell my entire ARC bag, rotated it to hyper. Next day, ARC tripled to 75. So it went 25 to 75 overnight. Then I'm like, oh shit, what did I do? So then I sell, like I'm in a scramble. I sell some AIXBT to fund a purchase of ARC 3x higher. It's like I can't go back into this. I type ARC into Jupiter instead of looking for the contract address, like you should always do. Jupiter fed me a honeypot. I bought like 20K of ARC in a fake contract. And then I didn't realize it till like a week and a half later. ARC's at like 130 million. Like, my balance should be going up here. And it's not. What's going on? Is Jupiter just lagging? And then I go see what's going on. It is just a fake contract. So there's a lesson there, folks. Always don't go too fast. Don't type the names of the tickers into Jupiter.
Don't type the name of the ticker. You know what I do? Actually, I copy paste on the thing on my phone, like on my clipboard like a million times.
Yeah.
Like the thing. I just like make sure. I'm too scared of this stuff. All right, so look, that's a good roundup, I think, mostly on the AI side. Like some big news was the backpack stuff. And Mad Lads, of course, running on the back of that. So tell me more about this FTX stuff. This is some big shit, especially given that these guys, you know their origin story, right? They got wrecked by FTX. They lost like...
Oh, I didn't know that.
So
Wow.
these guys lost like... We had them on the show way back then, like 2 years ago, I think, with Ovi and Mando. But these guys lost like $14 million or some shit. It was something. I don't want to make a mistake, so maybe someone correct me if I'm wrong in the audience. They may even be listening, but it was some absurd amount, 8 figures that they lost. They nearly lost everything with the FTX because they're big Solana guys, right? And so I love that story. Tell me more.
Yes, the headline here, Backpack Exchange has moved into Europe. They bought FTX EU for $32.7 million. And this comes along with their MIFID2 license, which is the license they need to effectively operate. So they plan to launch a full suite of crypto derivatives products across Europe, beginning with regulated perp futures. It looks like they are aiming to go live in Q1 2025.
Wow.
And I think they've got plans to expand beyond perps from there. So it seems like a big win for anyone who is tied into Backpack and perhaps was an FTX EU user. They also mentioned their first priority is to help reimburse the users who were impacted by the FTX EU collapse, and then they will fully focus on launching out their perps product. So it looks like they're doing things the right way.
Yeah.
And then some immediate market response. We saw it in the Mad Lads.
Let's look at them.
Mad Lads jumps quite a bit. They're one of the bigger movers across chains.
Wow.
86 Sol.
86. These went low too, bro. Like I'm pretty sure these were trading like way less than half of that, right?
I would say 30. Did they get to 30?
I think so. I think it's the high 20s, 30s.
Yeah.
28. Yeah, high 20s, 30s. Yeah, but
Wow.
quick, of course. But like not like actually no, they were trading from 35, call it, to like in that range for like 2 months. Yeah.
So that's $18,000 for a Mad Lad right now. I mean, that's what, 5 ETH roughly.
Yeah.
It's like when you think about it in Solana terms, that feels so high, but in ETH terms, at 5 ETH,
Yeah, this is a better chart.
number one. Yeah, so how high did they get? They got to 220.
They got to 235 Solana. Yeah, let's call it 227. Yeah. Wow.
Always my challenge with Solana NFTs. I feel like when people see that they're one
Look
NFT
at that, though.
200 sold, they just sell it and like they want to go rotate it into
Yeah,
tokens.
but I like this. Like, look at that.
Chart looks good, and I mean that's a real narrative to get behind. Like Mad Lads tied to a company launching a perps.
Well, if you're bullish on the Pudgy Penguins at Walmart and on the underlying asset and the proliferation of the brand, then surely this is bullish, right? Like similar mindset, different product, of course. I get it, but you know, similar mindset, right?
And I don't know that we have any. Are there even any comps to this? Like,
No.
or there's like an official NFT.
No, they bought a fucking exchange. I mean, it's not really Mad Lads doing it, right? But it's the brand, you know what I mean? It's still, you know,
It's unofficially like the
correct. Like
yeah.
when I was interviewing, so in Japan, in Korea, at Korea Blockchain Week, I had the founder of Backpack, co-founder of Backpack on the panel that I was interviewing. It was good. It was like they were talking about how they're building some good shit. They're all based in Tokyo too, or something like that. But they're all based in Japan now. And they've just been building. You know, one thing about Mad Lads, I've never had one, but I've always absolutely loved the art.
The art's good.
The art looks really good. You know,
I like the Mad Lads as PFPs. I like D Gods. I still like the art on both of those.
I still have my D God, but you know, I like him, of course. I like the S3, but obviously not on chain. But honestly, the Mad Lads always looked so. Let's look at the state of Solana NFTs a bit. We don't really just there.
It's all AI. So AI 16Z partners. Look at those. Those are 8 Soul. That's a newer collection.
Yeah. I wish they looked different. I saw those. I'm sure they'll pump. By the way, they look like the cross of Milady and Cats.
That's the theme with these AI NFTs. It's like the art itself is not the draw.
I do wish there was a little more effort to the art. Like it looks like it's like a Milady but turned more into anime.
Yeah, it's not for me.
You know, it's not for me. But hey, if you're a trader, you don't look at the art, right? Look at the token. And if you think that goes up, then you know that's a good trade, right? So regardless of our opinions here on the show, you could make those. So what's up with Beanie? Let's talk about Beanie for a second. I feel like I want to talk about. So what are these? He keeps tweeting about those. Let's go on his account.
Yeah, you're gonna have to pull up his account. These all launched when I was on vacation, so I didn't really go into.
What's good old Beaners up to? My favorite boomer. What's the good old Beaners up to these days? Talking about these critters. What are those?
So yeah, it looks like I think it's tied to a game of some kind. I'm honestly just guessing right now.
Beanie is very good at Ponzinomics. Like that's one thing. He's very good at this shit. That's for sure.
Yes, people see Beanie and they're just gonna buy, especially when it's a low entry.
Dude, Beanie's relentless, dude. He's still around.
Yeah.
From the big 2021, folks, not that many people, dude. He's not that many people. You know what I mean? Still around. So it looks like they're like Tamagotchis or some shit. Like they have a life. It looks like they have it's like a game, right? Attack, CC. Anyways, I thought that was good. And in Solana Land, did you see I sold one of my 101 Bodagos last week?
Oh no, I didn't see that.
I sold it to this guy. Awesome dude. Did you know this billionaire? Adam Weitzman?
Oh,
this guy, he has a Mega Mutant guy.
Mm-hmm.
He has like a proper, I push he's a billionaire. But anyways, if he's not, he's up there. Like in the, so he wanted to support the Bodagos. And so he's so rich that he's the type of guy that has a buyer, right? So the guy reached out to me. He's like, yo, you want to OTC this? I'm buying on behalf of Adam. Checked it. It's true. You know, that type of thing. Anyways, so I sold the Bodago. I nearly set an all-time high for Bodagos. I was bummed we could. I really wanted to do that for the boys and for my own pocket. But so I sold that. That was nice. Like it's
a good one.
That was that quick, like 50 soul. Not bad. You know, take it. I minted 2 1-of-1, so I still have another one. Someone wants to break the all-time high Bodago sale.
I remember you minted 2 1-of-1s and how rigged and how rigged showed them it was.
It was rigged 100%. I'm called Bodago's Ent. Bodago's Entertainment. It's their company led by Choose Rich Nick and Pio Vincenzo. Just so sus. Pio Vincenzo, like his name rhymes. You know he's criminal. And he's Italian from Brooklyn, right? Even more. And they totally rigged it and gave me 2 1-of-1s. Yeah. Not only that, I got a Pepe, I got a hoodie, like I got rare ones. I still have 20. Oh no, fuck! Now I'm down to 19. But they've been a good trade. They've been a good trade. Anyways, obviously it's all jokes.
Trades. One more, Pudgy Penguins.
Let's talk about the Penguins because there's a lot of good Myriad lines on it. Tell me more.
yeah, these things are just grinding up. And then it feels like whenever Pingu, the token moves, there's going to be a catch-up trade with the NFTs. And then the NFTs catch steam and people just kind of keep buying them. And then it's like Pingu catches up. So they're just kind of going back and forth as they grind up right now. And one thing I've been tracking for a while is just the floor is the book is super thin. There just are not many listings at all. Like if you pull up Blur, there's 70 listings below 35. There's 100 to 40 right now. So if any buy pressure comes in, like if and when these break 30, things could get nuts pretty fast. And the wild card is abstract, right? We still don't even know how or if they're tied in to the abstract token. I've seen folks speculating that Big Pudgy should expect a 45 ETH airdrop.
I don't know. I genuinely don't even know. We're working with them. I mean, I don't work with the abstract team personally because the tech side that works with them, but I don't know. I just know that Saigar responds really fast. Shout out Saigar. I'm curious to see how it works out. But one thing's for sure is that if you use Myriad, which is moving to abstract when abstract mainnets, which I will not tell you all when, that I know because I know when our shit's going live, right? But let me tell you something. You may want to go and look at these pudgy markets, right? Did you tweet? I think was it you that tweeted about it this morning?
I did. I really like this line. If you're playing in the prediction markets, will Pudgies be more than one Bitcoin on January 10th? So they flipped to Bitcoin this morning.
So let me put some. Dude, I've been getting wrecked, dude. Let me see. Oh, I'm up. Did you see our Farokh markets, by the way? Let's talk about this after that. But we have Farokh markets up now.
We got
but let's talk about it. So Myriad.markets, sign up Myriad.markets, MYRIAD. Maybe Sims, you want to pull up the link on the show screen so people can see it. But we have some Pudgy markets, and you have until January 10th you can win up to 2 little Pudgies, by the way. So we're giving away a lot of money. There's 2 little Pudgies up for grabs. And 50 Faces of Web3 NFTs from us. And I think you may want those. So anyways, let's talk about these markets. So
right there, the will Pudgy Penguin floor price stay higher than Bitcoin?
Where's that?
It's the 6th one, bottom right.
Ooh, wait, our charts are clean, dude. This is shot to the depths.
Oh, it looks like I may have moved the market on this one. It was at 42%. Now it's at 87%.
What are we thinking here? January 10th. Let's see what the resolution. No, will its price remain higher? So it has to remain higher than Bitcoin, according to CoinGecko. Okay.
And what's the time on that? January 10th.
UTC, so 7 p.m. Eastern time.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like in ETH terms, they're going to be up there. I think the thing you're fading is like a big ETH dump or just a
USD rate. So what are they now? 28 ETH, which is 3,005. Well, ETH is dumped. 3,500. Right now, they're on par with BTC, equal.
Yeah, it was like 27.66 ETH to Bitcoin.
I'll take a stab. You know what? I'll take a stab here. I'll put how many points do I have? It's not like my points don't really matter. So I'll just put 1,000 points. I'll take the no here, not because I don't think they will, but because I like the odds.
You dog. You're shorting us.
Oh, I can't. What should I do, Tyler? What do you think, Tyler? What did you slam?
I liked it. I loved it at 42%, which is where it was when I tweeted it. At 83%. I mean, it's a little bit less interesting to slam in at 85%.
People are slamming the yes here, bro.
And maybe wait for a pullback.
Yeah. People are slamming the yes here. Look at that. Wow, are you guys?
The floor too is like it just takes. So like the floor was 28.4, and then someone just listed at 28.
Yeah.
So if someone comes in at 27.5,
well, it's 6:59 p.m. and 59 seconds. 6:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Jan 10th. We'll know. So it's 3 days.
Yeah.
So you're betting on a few things. You're betting on ETH not dumping more than this. So you're betting on an ETH bounce, clearly. Mixed with, but the thing is, if ETH bounces, you'd assume that it's because of a Bitcoin bounce. Interesting.
I would be betting on just the floor to continue to grind up. Yeah. And it's not even sweat the ETH to Bitcoin ratio.
Yeah, that's a nice market actually. I like that. What else do we have for Pudgies? We have a few markets up for them. We have there's other good ones. Lil Pudgy floor price. Where are they at right now?
That is a good question. I have to look that up. It
Let me
is
see.
2.92. So that's a nice giveaway. So those things are well over 10K.
Wow, we're giving away a lot of money. Jesus Christ. Lil Pudgy floor price on January 10th. What you said 2.9?
Yeah, they're 2.9 right now. So this is interesting. So if you think Pudgies go up,
I'm taking
you have to
that.
kind of thread a needle a little bit.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take this one. Over 3. Between 3 and 3.5.
That feels like a good. It's hard to see them over 3.5 probably.
There you go. I took that one. There you go. Yeah. So I'll take that one. So between 3 and 3.5. That's what I took.
I like that.
Then what else do we have? We have. Well, that's a tough one. I don't know the math. Pudgy total sales in the first 10 days of 2025. I'm not counting that. Oh, that one's a good one. The Pengu holders. So right now,
610,000 yesterday, I think.
Pengu has 620K now.
Oh wow!
618.
Wow.
Fuck! It picked up 5,000 holders in 4 hours.
10K in the last day. That's big. That actually changes my thought process a little bit. I think it's going to be higher than 650.
Interesting. You could slam this, right? This is higher, right? Higher equal. Is that what it means? This one?
So that's it. So you're getting 5 to 1, 5.5 to 1.
5.5 to 1, higher or equal to 650. Yeah, it's not a bad one. I'm not taking that one personally, but that's not a bad market. If you're a gambler, it's proper market.
You probably are betting on some kind of an announcement between. It's hard. It's hard to think they're going to pick up 10K.
Someone's going to go dust wallets.
If you really want to,
I shouldn't be saying that on there. And then Pudgy Penguins. Okay, that's an interesting one. Then you have total trading volume first 10 days. So,
that's a lock.
Yeah, but that's a lock above 2,000 ETH. That's a lock. I like this one. I like this market a lot. This Pudgy will stay higher than 10 a Bitcoin. I'm gonna tweet about it too later. It's a good one. Oh, it slammed back down. People took the no. Look at that.
Today it came within 900 USD, which is kind of wild. That's how close it came with between BTC and the floor price of Pudgy.
Whoa. Yeah. I'm going to buy this on dips, I guess. That is a tight market. Anyways, okay, so look it up. Myriad Markets. Check it out. Sign up, play, have fun. Platform's great. We've had a few bugs lately. Sorry, guys. You guys are just killing. I mean, it's just slamming the platform. Tyler, they're breaking our platform every day.
That's what beta's for, right?
That's what the beta's for. It is, but it's the devs are like they're working. I think did we cross 30,000 signups? You know, let me see. Oh shit, it's 11. We should get to the giveaways. You have a show in an hour. Tell me more about your show in an hour.
Underexposed. It's gonna be our first show back from the new year. We're gonna go deep into some macro headlines, maybe debate this Arthur Hayes saying crypto is gonna top in Q1. Perhaps talk about Yatsui saying that 2025 is the year crypto goes mainstream. So we'll spend some time on that. We'll probably talk AI, and then Deez. Deez is the MLG guy. So I want to download from him on this MLG.
That's his shit.
Bitcoin. And if it's a buy or not. So I'm sure we'll cover all those. We'll probably check in on hype, if the hype has faded or not. Plus a few other things as well. So it should be a good show.
Right. Love that. Well, the code today was AI, but it's been displaying on the thing. So you have like 2 more seconds. Rafflebot.xyz, rafflebot.xyz, and the code is AI. All right, let's do it, Sims. You're back. We're back on the Rafflebot grind. You'll love to see it. So let's go, baby. Let's see who wins today. I'll listen to that. Do I have a meeting during your show later? I don't. Fuck yes.
Let's go.
Listen to the show. Listen to the show. All right, Timothy, let's pull up this Rafflebot. See who wins some money. Who wants some money? All right. I hope we have the music on today, Sims.
I think so. I think it's working.
Let's
do a quick
I haven't
refresh
heard
to
it in a
make sure everyone's in.
Let's see.
Right, everyone's in. How many we got? We got over 250.
Oh, nice. So it's small. This because a lot of people didn't know it was going to be Rafflebot. But Bago that one. Look at that. That is so good that it's the Bago one today. Oh my gosh. MC I love that. I absolutely love that. I like that. Okay, I'll take it on here from here, Sims. This is it's a Bago that one. How funny. We're talking about Badagos earlier. I was playing around with the boys. Look at that. There you see. Let me see some Badagos in the comments. Yo, MC Soul Dev, brother, you won. Are you gonna request to speak or what? And you're real. I know you're a real person. MC Soul Dev, Mixsoul Dev, Mixsoul. Unburdened. Big D. Where you at? Looks like you're a fellow Badago. You tweet about them a lot. So you're real. Mixsoul Dev, where are you? Is he here? The fuck is this guy?
Uh-oh.
Don't tell me he left.
I forget the rules. Do they have to get up on stage to officially win?
Well, they kind of have to be here.
He's got to come and claim it. Like sometimes we let people get away if
they're commenting, we let them get away with it.
We let them get away with it, but
we've been letting people get away with it if they're commenting.
30 seconds. I think we got to respin.
Bro, I want him to win. Like he's a real person.
He's here.
Oh,
he's here. He's here. Nailed it.
Oh,
Nailed it.
Right in the buzzer.
What's up, El Dorado? All right, he's here. Hey, can you hear me?
Now I see him.
He's here. At least he's here. He's good.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. I was muted. Sorry.
Oh, Lord. Dude, you're really scared of us, man.
What is this shit?
Dude.
I was watching on YouTube and then I get a ping from fucking Discord. Hey, congrats. I was like, what? I knew shit. And they were like, listen to Black Radio, you bro. So I was like, oh, fuck. Because I was on mute. I was on a stand-up and I had to.
Oh my God. We'll make it quick for you. We'll make it quick. All right. So you're either gonna win.
My heart is racing. Holy shit!
Listen, brother. You're either gonna win a punk, a penguin, or a red guy. Are you ready?
Oh my God!
You're winning. Go. One thing's for sure. You're winning today. All right. Let's spin. Oh, that's a nice red guy. Let's go. Congratulations.
Dude, thanks a lot, guys.
All right.
It's fucking amazing.
Enjoy your meeting, brother. We'll reach out and we'll send you your NFT.
Thank you. Shout out to the Badagos, man. Otherwise, I was going to lose that shit.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Shout out to the Badagos. You know what's good, Tyler, is the Red Gay's actually got swept crazy yesterday because of the Red Gay thing. Red Gay, dude. Red Gay is pumping. So it's they're at 2,000. They're 0.16th now, bro. 0.6. Yeah, dude. That's a big one. All right. Well, Tyler, I'll come and listen to you on Underexposed with the boys later in an hour. And with that, we'll see you tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for another episode of FOMO Hour on Rug Radio. Let's go.